Hi, in this video we're going to talk about how to find mugshots in the state of Missouri. To get started, visit MissouriPublicRecords.org. I'll have a link in the description. You can click on that or just type it into your browser. On the home page, you need to hover over Other Records and select Inmate Search. Once you're on this page, you will notice you have two types of databases. You have your county resources, and then you have your Department of Correction resources. The Missouri Department of Corrections database, that would be prison records, people typically serving for more severe crimes over 12 months. County level is under 12 months, and a lot of the arrests, people might get arrested, booked, sometimes released the same day. Maybe they'll spend the night there, but typically very short sentences, and these facilities are managed typically by the local sheriff's department at the county level. Versus prisons are managed by the Department of Corrections. So two different databases, and each county will have its own separate jail database as well. So keep that in mind when doing your research. The jail records are pretty simple to use. They're free. I'm just going to select a random person here. You have your identifying information, a mugshot, and then of course the offenses. So at the county level, you have each county is going to look slightly different. It's going to research slightly different, and it's going to display things slightly differently. So I'm here at Greene County, and you have your mugshot, you have your charge, and then you have your personal information, booking information, things like that. So quite informative here. Pretty easy to research. Some counties, for instance, this one I can't really show you what it looks like because they require an exact last name and a first name. And then, of course, Jackson County is also pretty simple to use. There's not necessarily much information in terms of identifying information and like charges, things like that. But there is a mugshot, and so it's pretty simple to use. Another thing to consider, if you wanted to dig a little bit deeper, maybe into a particular arrest or into a particular individual's criminal history, you can also use court records. So I'm going to go ahead and select court records. And anytime somebody gets arrested, eventually they are going to have to see a judge. And then if you're serving a sentence in prison or in jail, you have seen a judge. So anytime you see a judge in a courtroom, a court document is created, and in most cases those are considered public record. So if you wanted to, unless the case is sensitive, so you're able to research a particular arrest or a particular individual using court records if you wanted to look a little bit deeper into a particular situation. So keep that also in mind. Another tool you can utilize is the name search box on top. This is great for doing criminal research, court record research, public records in general, financial information, things like that, previous addresses. So what it does is it doesn't just pull records from the state of Missouri, it goes outside the state. So for example, why might that be important? Well, people move around from county to county, from state to state, so it's hard to pinpoint exactly where to search sometimes. And so what this gives you an opportunity is to get this big picture, almost like a nationwide look into somebody's historic past. Example, let's say somebody has a criminal record in Tennessee or in Maryland, and now they're living in Missouri. If you're just doing county level, state level research, you're not necessarily going to see what happened in Tennessee or Maryland, just as an example. So another great tool to utilize. And with that said, come on down to MissouriPublicRecords.org and get started on your Missouri mugshot search. Thank you.